是曹卓，今年16岁，我的车号是55，来自 Pinnacle 车队。
My name is Akash Neil Nandi. I drive for Absolute Racing car number 29 and I'm from Malaysia.
Hi, I'm Jaden Conwright. I drive car number 80 for Absolute Racing and I'm from Fremont, California.
My name is Dragon. Car number is 13. BMAX Racing team from Japan.
Hi, I'm Billy from Zen Motorsport. My car number is 10. I'm 16 years old.
Hi, my name is Louis Pret. I'm from Monaco. I'm driving for Black Art Racing and I will hold the car number 4 for the whole season.
My name is Jeremy Mohammed. I'm driving car number 8 and I'm racing for SVC Asia.
Hi, my name is Raoul Hyman. I race for Dragon High Tech GP. I'm from Great Britain and I'm car number 27.
我是梁汉超，我是 Dragon High Tech GP 车队的，然后开的是11号赛车。
Hello, my name is Tomoki Takahashi. I'm super licensed, car number 7. I'm from Japan.
My name is Takashita. I'm driving with Team Super License. I'm from Japan. Car number 2.
我叫一块，我驾驶5号赛车，代表 Chase Owen Racing.
Hi, I'm Akash Gowda and I'm 19 years old and I'm from India, racing for Team M Sport, car number 33.
大家好，我是殷海涛，我在 Motorsport 的车手，我的车号是3号。
Jake Hughes, car number 34 from High Tech Dragon GP.
Hi, I'm Chase Owen, car 00 from Houston, Texas with Chase Owen Racing.
Hello, I'm Prezi Martono. I'm from Indonesia and I drive in Black Arts Racing Team.
third in race 1 and a second in race 2. Just 10 seconds behind Jake Hughes, so interestingly, he pushed harder than his teammate Charles Leong. This is Jaden Conwright, who's in 5th on the grid from the USA of Absolute Racing. And that grid looks jam-packed with people at the moment, doesn't it? Well, very soon they will all clear. Tomoko Takahashi spun off on turn 9 in the first race and did really well to finish.
Yep, starting P4, a little bit further than yesterday, but the goal is still the same. I think we can definitely do something from here. If we can't win, then definitely a podium. So just trying to make a really good start, overtake as many people as possible in the first few laps, and we'll see where we go from there.
Okay, thank you. Wish you good luck.
Thank you.
And later on we'll get the point of view, hopefully, of Dan from Black Hearts Racing. And this is the car that we heard was having mechanical problems. That's Chase Owen in the cockpit, team owner and principal driver. I'm sure you can't tell what he's thinking from that picture, but he can't be pleased. Because we are here.
How are you today? And how's the test going?
Oh, it's good. Same as yesterday. Same plan. Just push as hard as we can and see where we end up at the end.
Okay, wish you good luck. Do it better.
Thank you.
Good luck.
I understand race control is monitoring the situation with Chase Owen's car. As we take a look now at Chase's teammate, James Yu from China. One of 2 drivers from the Chase Owen racing team. So just to recap, Chase Owen's car 00, is having mechanical problems, and race control is looking at that situation at the moment.
Takashi.
Hello.
How are you today, and how's the cars going?
Yesterday I cannot start it, so this race I want to start. I must faster up 2 or 3 cars overtake.
Then yesterday, what's wrong with this car?
This is a clutch trouble. Today is perfect. Mechanics, engineering protected the car.
So you fix it and ready to go?
Yes.
Race 3?
Yes.
Okay, wish you have a good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is car number 33, Akash Gowda from M Sport Asia. 11th place finish in race 2 for Akash. And the same in race 1 as well, so certainly getting to grips with the car. This is the...
Hello, operator. What do you think of race 3?
Sorry?
How are you today, and how's the car going?
I'm pretty good today, had a good rest yesterday. The car, we'll see, we made a few changes compared to yesterday to hopefully get it the front. Now we'll see how the race goes.
Okay, wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stands to reason. He'll be in P7 at the end of this race then. Takashi Hata from the Super License team. 13th on the grid, car number 2. 12th in race 1 for Takashi, 13th in race 2. Fourteenth on the grid is Jeremy Wahome of SVC Sport. 8th place finish in race 1 for Jeremy, and a 6th place in race 2. So the grid is slowly clearing now as we approach race time. Scoring system similar to F1. On the front row then, the two high-tech Grand Prix cars of Jake Hughes from high-tech Grand Prix and Akash Nandi from Absolute Racing in 2nd position. On row 2, Charles Leong and Raoul Hyman, both from high-tech. Row 3 is Jaden Conright and Tomoko Takahashi. Row 4, Lewis Pratt and Chase Owen. Row 5, James Yu and Presley Martono, there from Black Arts. Row 6 is Akash Gowda and Daniel Chow. Row 7, Takashi Hata, and 14, Jeremy Wahome. Row 8, Yin Hai Tao and Zheng Jia Nian. And propping it all up is the man called Dragon from the B-Max Racing Team. So 25 points for the winner. It's pretty much the same scoring system as in Formula 1. At the moment, High-Tech Grand Prix is the leading team on 86 points. Next closest is Absolute Racing, 34. High-Tech Grand Prix, of course, picked up 43 points. The maximum in both rounds 1 and 2. All eyes on that racing team in this race 3 that is about to begin here. It's not overly sunny in Sepang. It's very nice, probably just below 30 at the moment, and that is really how you keep track of racing these days. Hey, you can watch it on your phone anywhere you are, because you are now watching the live stream on Facebook or the F3 Asia website. This really is the way for televised racing today. So as far as the drivers' classification goes, Jake Hughes is the man on top with 50 points at the moment. His two teammates, Charles Leong and Raoul Hyman, well, they got a 2nd and a 3rd each. So they are both tied on 33 points in joint 2nd. And then in 4th, you've got Jaden Conright with 2 4th places in the first 2 races of this brand new season so far. Malaysia very proud to host the F3 Asian Championship, certified by FIA. High-class racing never leaves this world-renowned circuit, and that is a picture right now, isn't it? That is a picture that everybody who knows a bit about racing, they'll tell you that's Sepang. That's the distinctive 2 straights there, the back straight, and of course the start-finish straight where all the action happens. As the cars then get into position, we're just about ready for race 3 of this F3 Asian Championship, certified by FIA here at the Sepang International Circuit. Will Jake Hughes, Charles Leong and Raoul Hyman, they're all near the front of that grid from the high-tech Grand Prix racing team. Akash Nandi from Absolute Racing is the man in P2 that is breaking up the high-tech pattern, if you like, and they are off. It's a good start from Jake Hughes. Akash Nandi tucking in behind the high-tech Grand Prix car, and Raul Hyman is away, the front three, and it looks like Takahashi had a good start. We've got two cars that have spun off there on turn one. It's a loud screech of tyres. I think Dragon could have been one of them. I'll confirm that for you. This is the leading pack. Sector 1 done by most cars at about 30 seconds. That is Dragon's car. So that's the end of the man from Japan, from the B-Max Racing team. Turn 1 on race 3. Not a good weekend for Dragon. Akash Nandi has put in a very fast Sector 2 time of 27.309. So they all jostle for position and settle down, approaching turn 9 at the moment. Now the safety car is out. Yellow flag's waving, so it's down to 70, or it could be 80 kilometers an hour, which is still very fast for the likes of you and I. But this is almost crawling pace for the likes of those drivers. Well, not those guys, those are the pit guys. Here we have a look at the start again. Clean start by all the drivers, and going into turn 1, no problems for Jake Hughes, Akash Nandi, Raul Hyman, Charles Leong. They all negotiated very well. Look at the back of your pack, and that's the car of Dragon cutting across, hitting another car, and he's broken his axle as well. His front wheel is lopsided, so that's the end of Dragon's race. And that is why the safety car is out. I wouldn't think there's too much debris on that track. Of course, when the safety car is out, all cars have to hold their position. You can't overtake and gain an advantage. You will be penalized. So that's why the cars have all bunched up together. But once that safety car peels away, it is a free-for-all again. So they're holding their positions, but they are now a lot closer to the guy in front than they were before. If you've just tuned in, we've had a spin-off from Japanese driver Dragon from the B-Max Racing team on turn 1. I think it was a clash with Charles Leong. Confirm that, but Dragon is out of the race, so that's why the safety car is out at the moment. And whilst that happens, these cars have to hold their positions. Yellow flag still waving. It's been a great opening weekend for the F3 Asian Championship, certified by FIA. So the cars just motoring around the track at about 80 kilometers at the moment, behind that black Hyundai safety car that you can see on your screen. Very soon that will peel off and go back into the pits. The green flags will then be out. And racing will resume around this corner here. There you go, green flags a go, green lights all lit. It's back to F3 racing we go. Jake Hughes, Akash Nandi, Raul Hyman, Tomoko Takahashi and James Yu are your first 5 drivers, 4 bunched up together. That's Takahashi there on his own, followed by a group of about 10 drivers. Jake Hughes at the front certainly will be looking for another 25 points from this race, which will give him maximum haul for the weekend. Did we see wheels touch there? Daniel Chow and Jeremy Wahome certainly coming very, very close together on turn 5, I think that was. That's Raul Hyman, car 27, chasing Akash Nandi of Absolute Racing. Akash, of course, flying the Malaysian flag, and he closes the door there on Raul Hyman. And meanwhile, Tomoki Takahashi is right on the tail of Raul Hyman. Here we see a lot of cars going onto the gravel, pushed very wide. Thankfully, all back on the tarmac. That was just as the safety car pulled away. Everybody trying to get back into that racing line and racing mode. Takahashi here making a move, but the door is shut by Raul Hyman. Takahashi very close on the tail of that high-tech Grand Prix car. This is the race at the moment for P3, and Raul Hyman has lost it to Takahashi. He does have the inside line, and he's stuck with it, and he keeps his P3 for now. But this certainly is an intriguing battle. Up front, you can see those 2 cars there. That's Jake Hughes and Akash Nandi. Jake Hughes, of course, with clean, clear air in front of him. Not the case for Tomoko Takahashi, number 7, and Raul Hyman, number 27. Certainly high-tech not having it all their own way. Charles Leong, the 3rd high-tech driver, who has also done really well in races 1 and 2. Well, Charles Leong is at the moment in 14th position, a good 10.5 seconds behind his teammate and race leader Jake Hughes. Back with the fight for P3. That's your first 4. And in 5th place, James Yu from Chase Owen Racing. Well, he will enjoy what he's seeing in front of him. The battle between Takahashi and Hyman, because that'll give him a chance to close in on 3rd and 4th. And nice to see Chase Owen's car running well. Chase Owen of Chase Owen Racing, currently in 7th position. Back with this race for P3 then, and look at how close Takahashi is coming to that back wheel of Raul Hyman. Takahashi looking to make his move and pushed very wide. Now he looks on the inside, again it's closed off. It's superb racing from the both drivers. James Yu is trailing not far behind there. He is that car behind Takahashi. He's relishing the battle for P3, just ahead of him. Meanwhile, at the front, that's Akash Nandi in your picture, just passing turn 9. This intriguing battle for P3 continues as Tomoki Takahashi takes another deep breath and has another go. Raul Hyman is trying to put some track between him and that number 7 car. Fastest man on track at the moment is our race leader, Jake Hughes, 2:04.709. And it has to be said, Akash Nandi just behind the race leader in his Absolute Racing car. He is having a great race as well. That is the car of Jake Hughes. I don't think he knows anything else but clear track in front of him. Certainly not this weekend. I'm sure he would have watched England perform relatively well at World Cup 2018. Akash Nandi at the moment from Absolute Racing in 2nd position. The man in your picture, Malaysian driver. A lot of hope for this young man. Now he is keeping Jake Hughes within his sight. 1.3 seconds the gap between the Briton and the Malaysian. So up they come to the back straight, approaching turn 15, the last turn. To complete their 5th lap. And it is literally within earshot of my commentary position, so if you find me shouting during these times, it's because they are literally racing right by my right ear at the moment, and that is a wonderful sight. So 10 minutes off the race to go then. Jake Hughes of High Tech Grand Prix is leading from Akash Nandi of Absolute Racing. Then you've got an intriguing battle for P3 between Raul Hyman of High Tech Grand Prix and Tomoki Takahashi of super license. James Yu from Chase Owen is in 5th, and Lewis Pratt, who's having a very good race from Blackhearts Racing. The Hong Konger is in 6th at the moment. And still, this battle for P3, Takahashi is all over the back of Raoul Hyman's car. But Hyman keeping that distance, drawing on the experience. Trying to pull away from Takahashi. This is probably the furthest he's been away from the Japanese driver. Come down the back straight, approaching the final turn to complete lap 6. And what must they be thinking in there? What can be done? That's the Absolute Racing pit. Willing on Akash Nandi. Jaden Conwright, the other Absolute Racing driver, is down in 11th at the moment. Jake Hughes, leader, 1.5 seconds ahead of Akash Nandi. And those two, 7 seconds ahead of this pair that's on your screen right now. The battle for P3 between Raoul Hyman and Tomoki Takahashi. All these cars equipped with the Sadiv 6-speed gearbox and GT tyres, of course, on all of the cars. They're pushing about 260 brake horsepower there on track. Still, Raoul Hyman keeps the distance between himself and the 4th place man, Tomoki Takahashi of the Super License Racing team. I mean, this has been going on for about 7 laps. For about 2 or 3 laps, it was literally wheel to wheel, and that's the distance between the front 2 and 3rd and 4th. That is about a 6-second gap. So now visually you can work that out yourself. And that is the 00 car of Chase Owen going round turn 15. So they all come round to start their 8th lap. It is still 1.5 seconds between Jake Hughes and Akash Nandi. And this is a great maneuver towards the back of the pack. Some wonderful driving going on track here at the Sepang International Circuit. So much going on, of course. Find out what other races are happening today at sepangcircuit.com. And of course, for all the F3 standings, follow the F3 Asian Championship on Facebook, or go to f3asia.com for comprehensive details. so far 1 retiree, so we've got 16 cars on track. Dragon from the B-Max Racing team didn't quite make it past turn 1. Looking at the back of the pack. Current situation then, Jake Hughes, as he has done all of yesterday from the High-Tech Grand Prix Racing team, is currently leading. Akash Nandi in second, 1.7 seconds now, the gap between 1 and 2. Raul Hyman is a further 7 seconds behind. And there's 0.6 of a second between Raul Hyman and the 4th place man of Tomoki Takahashi. On to their 9th lap. All going smoothly at the moment for that man in your picture. Clear track in front of him, clear air. And well, if he keeps it like this, it's a stunning hat-trick from the Briton this weekend. It will be a stunning hat-trick if he picks up another 25 points. That is the gap between 1 and 2. That's what 1.7 seconds apart looks like. Just has to keep it steady, as he has done throughout the weekend. And the team watching with nerves, undoubtedly. Credit to Akash Nandi from Absolute Racing, in there in second position. Did not finish in race 1. Went off on the 12th lap. Sadly, he was in the points at the time. He did very well though in race 2 to finish in 5th position. Akash Nandi, there you go, best lap time of 2:04.709. He's now 2.285 seconds behind the race leader, Jake Hughes. Meanwhile, the battle for P3 is getting hotter as Takahashi tries the outside line. Now, will he keep it for this turn here? No, it's great driving from Raul Hyman. Keeps in front of the Japanese driver. I'd like to see how these two drivers greet each other after the race. I wonder if they're going to high-five each other or just snarl at each other. An intriguing battle for P3 between the cars of Absolute Racing and High-Tech Grand Prix. Jake Hughes leading Tomoki Takahashi. This is the 3rd race of the opening weekend of the F3 Asian Championship, certified by the governing body, FIA. A lot of preparation has gone into getting things right this weekend. And we've had great racing weather. Well, standard Malaysian weather. But Sepang is one of these courses where when it does rain, you can get different weather conditions on different parts of the track, which will really throw into confusion your choice of tires. Now coming up then to turn 15, the cars in 3rd and 4th position. That's Raul Hyman still ahead of Tomoki Takahashi. They are all on their last lap at the moment. And that is Akash Nandi, 2.8 seconds now behind race leader Jake Hughes. There's Jake Hughes just out of your picture. And Akash is going to finish on the podium if he just keeps it going. That's the distance between himself and Raul Hyman. 7 seconds between second and third. And Jake Hughes strolling home to complete a hat-trick of wins at the Sepang International Circuit on this, the opening weekend of the F3 Asian Championship. Another great drive, it has to be said, by the Briton. Totally focused. P1 in race 1 with a fastest lap of 2:03.809. His fastest lap in race 2 was 2:05. And so far in race 3, 2:04.877 is Jake's fastest lap. Now around turn 15 goes the race leader onto the home straight, and the checkered flag, and a lot of fist pumping from his pit. Great finish for Akash Nandi, the Malaysian driver in Absolute Racing. He finishes second, 3.68 seconds behind Jake Hughes. Raul Hyman in third. He did hold on to third, literally 0.9 of a second ahead of fourth place man Tomoki Takahashi. James Yu finishes in fifth position. Chase Owen, who had car problems at the start, well, it was a sixth place finish in the end for the team principal from Chase Owen Racing. Lewis Pratt and Presley Martono, 7th and 8th from the Black Hearts Racing team. But what a great performance from this man, Jake Hughes, from the High Tech Grand Prix Racing team. First places in all 3 races in this opening weekend, in this inaugural season for the F3 Asian Championship, certified by FIA. So there we go, confirmation of the race results from race 3. Jake Hughes in first position, Akash Nandi second, Raul Hyman third, Tomoki Takahashi in fourth, James Yu in fifth, Chase Owen in sixth, Lewis Pratt in seventh, Presley Martono in eighth, Jeremy Wahome ninth, and Daniel Chow 10th. In 11th, Akesh Gowda. In 12th, Charles Leong. 13th, Jaden Conwright. 14th, Yin Hai Tao, 15th, Takashi Hata, and Zheng Jianjian, and in 16th, and Dragon, of course, who spun off on turn 1, on lap 1. Rounding off not a very good weekend for the B-Max Racing team. But it is all about the High Tech Grand Prix team. And that man, Jake Hughes, winner again in the third race, winner as he was in races 1 and 2 as the cars come into Parc Fermé. And I love looking at worn tyres. The minute they stop, you can see how much work these drivers have done. And he is one delighted driver. Flying that Union Jack high and proud is Jake Hughes. Good drive from Akash Nandi as well. Getting the congratulations from the Absolute Racing team. Malaysian driver ending up just 3.6 seconds behind Jake Hughes in the end, but a largely untroubled second for Akash Nandi. Of course, helped by that battle for P3 behind him between Raul Hyman and Tomoki Takahashi. Raul Hyman did well to hold on to P3. I would say he was probably the hardest working driver, along with Tomoki Takahashi in this third race.
Wait.
Feels so hot.
No, it's definitely a good feeling to be on the podium, to have a good finish and to like close the gap to High Tech. Definitely a good step forward for the team. I mean, we've worked very hard all week, so good feeling. But it's not over yet. We still got a long season, and we'll keep working hard.
Yes, keep working hard.
Thank you.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
All round good weekend for Raul Hyman and certainly for Jake Hughes. The other high-tech Grand Prix driver, Charles Leong, incidentally finished 12th in this race. There is Mr. Hughes, number 1. What else can he do?
Hi.
How do you feel now?
Yeah.
Akash Nandi with proud mum.
Yeah, I think Takahashi put in a good fight. I wasn't really keen to let him go past because I wasn't really confident that we had the pace to stay there because, to be fair to him, he's been quite quick all weekend. So just really went fully aggressive on the defense. I think it was all within reason. I think he did a really good job as well. Around the outside of turn 5 was a bit hairy, but no, I enjoyed that. We struggled a bit for pace, so we have to investigate why. But I'm happy to at least come away with a podium for good damage limitation, and congrats to Jake for a great weekend, and also to Akash for his podium as well.
Okay, so maybe a little different, maybe a little difficult, but more fun. So exciting.
Well, it's never more fun when it's at risk, but it would have been a lot more fun if I was in Jake's shoes, to be honest. But I mean, it was a good race. I mean, I'm happy after about, what, 8 months, 6 months or something like that off. Haven't done any racing. It's always good to jump in at the deep end and have a fight like that, just to make sure that I'm all ready with my racecraft. So that's good. But again, High Tech's done a great job. It's great to have Dragon and their representatives here to see us right up on the podium, and just good thanks to the team. So let's go from here.
Okay, congratulations to you and your High Tech.
Yep, thank you. Thanks very much.
situation with Chase Owen's car. Of course, for more information about the F3 Championship, do follow the F3 Asian Championship on Facebook. And also, a lot of information is available on the f3asia.com website. It is updated regularly, and it is a source of information and beautiful photos. Coming up will be the podium for this third and final race of this opening F3 Asian Championship weekend. We'll see a very happy Jake Hughes crowned for the third time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now having a podium ceremony for 2018 F3 Asian Championship, sponsored by FIA. Let's welcome our winners up to the podium. First place, car number 34 from High-Tech GP, Jake Hughes.
And here he comes, race winner, times 3, Jake Hughes of High-Tech Grand Prix Racing Team in second place. Akash Nandi of Absolute Racing, and in third, Raul Hyman of the High-Tech Grand Prix team.
Exclusive Director of GT Car International RT Centers to present the trophy to the winner.
Loud cheer for the local driver, as you would expect.
Stand closer. Now it's my honor to invite Mr. David Gobi, General Manager of Autobus Speed Shanghai Limited, and Mr. Shamila.
So the top 3 from the third race of this inaugural weekend of the F3 Asian Championship, certified by FIA here at the Sepang International Circuit. First place for Jake Hughes of High-Tech, second place for Akash Nandi of Absolute Racing, and third place for Raul Hyman, also of High-Tech Grand Prix.
Now, please welcome the winner of Master car number 3 from the Motorsport in High-Tech. Let's invite Mr. David Gobi, General Manager of Autobus Speed Shanghai, to present the trophy to winner of Master car.
So there we have it. When the champagne gets splashed around, that means it's time for me to take leave. It's been a great weekend of racing in this inaugural F3 Asian Championship certified by FIA. Plenty more to come throughout the season, plenty more to come throughout the day. Just find out more about the F3 at f3asia.com, and of course follow them on Facebook as well. Keep it locked onto the live stream at the Sepang International Circuit.
Okay, here. Okay, thank you. Okay, congratulations. I'm Jack, well done, 3 pole 2 1. And you raced a lot in Europe. And what do you feel about the level of Asia Championship compared with Euro Championship?
Yeah, I think at the front it still requires the same effort to win the race. I didn't at any point this weekend like back off. That was my limit. So I was pushing the whole weekend. We got the results from it. For sure, Europe is very challenging. So you arrive anywhere else around the world after Europe, and it's you're well prepared for any other race. Let's say. I think these two guys know that as well. But yeah, I think that race was obviously a bit more close in terms of the gap. I was pushing a lot. I wasn't as happy with the car as it was yesterday, but nevertheless, yeah, we still won the race, so quite happy.
Thank you. Akash, well done for the first podium position, and you were closer and closer to Jack, and was the car much more faster than yesterday?
I mean, firstly, good job to Jake for having really good results for all 3 races. And no, I mean, we've been working hard all week to just catch up to these guys, you know, and they've been having really good pace, and we've just been playing catch up. So we managed to find a little bit of pace today. I think a bit of my driving helped a bit close the gap, and as well, you know, the team and I worked a lot last night just to find some pace from the car as well.
All right, okay. Well done. And at most time of the race, you can say Tomoke is within 1 second gap behind you. And how did he give you a lot of pressure, and how did you manage to keep it behind you?
No, I almost didn't notice he was there. no, I'm joking. No, he did a great job. I think he had pace that was pretty obviously a bit better than mine, because he could stay really close behind within that half a second or 1 second with the entire race, and he seemed to be able to just close the gap at will. So not ideal from my side. I usually like to look forward rather than behind. But yeah, it was quite a pressured race. I said earlier that I've been out of the car for about 6 to 8 months now, so it's always nice to come back and have a great dice like that, just to show that you haven't lost any of the racecraft. But yeah, I think Jake's done a great job this weekend, and obviously there's been a bit of a gap between Jake and myself, so there's a lot of work to do. investigation into my own driving and so on. And let's just try and come back stronger and challenge at the front and be consistent.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
I thought congratulations for the win yesterday. You said you wasn't very happy about just getting the second place, and now you are on the top of Master Cup. And do you think the car and you is getting better and better?
Yeah, definitely. And also I'm more happy than second is I be close in front young guy first bar. And I think today, since the whole hard work, the weekend, team did a really fantastic job. And today's car gave me the confidence, and also, yeah, everything is better.
All right, thank you. Now let's take group photo.
Can be all friendly.
Yeah. Just taking the photo.
Yeah.
Are we just posing for the sake of posing?
Yeah, I'm sort of doing my fake smile. I don't really know what to do here. Oh, there he is. That's all.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
我是曹卓，今年16岁，我的车号是55，来自 Pinnacle 车队。
My name is Akash Neil Nandi. I drive for Absolute Racing car number 29, and I'm from Malaysia.
Hi, I'm Jaden Conwright. I drive car number 80 for Absolute Racing, and I'm from Fremont, California.
My name is Dragon. Car number is 13. BMAX Racing team from Japan.
Hi, I'm Billy from Zen Motorsport. My car number is 10. I'm 16 years old.
Hi, my name is Louis Pret. I'm from Monaco. I'm driving for Black Card Racing, and I will hold the car number 4 for the whole season.
My name is Jeremy Mohammed. I'm driving car number 8 and I'm racing for SVC Asia.
Hi, my name is Raoul Hyman. I race for Dragon High-Tech GP. I'm from Great Britain and I'm car number 27.
我是梁汉超，我是 Dragon High-Tech GP 车队的，然后开的是11号赛车。
Hello, my name is Tomoki Takahashi. I'm super licensed, car number 7. I'm from Japan.
My name is Takashata. I'm driving with Team Super License. I'm from Japan. Car number 2.
我叫于快，我驾驶5号赛车，代表 Chase Owen Racing.
Hi, I'm Akash Gowda and I'm 19 years old and I'm from India, racing for Team M Sports, car number 33.
大家好，我是殷海涛，我在 Motorsport 的车手，我的车号是3号。
Jake Hughes, car number 34 from High-Tech Dragon GP.
Hi, I'm Chase Owen, car 00 from Houston, Texas, with Chase Owen Racing.
Hello, I'm Prezi Martono. I'm from Indonesia, and I drive in Black Arts Racing Team.